Hello, ladies and gentlemen, I am the Grand Cat, and today you've caught me in the middle of a game of Road to Glory. I was not expecting you. You arrived suddenly. And there we go, another perfect game. And today we've got some very interesting things to do. We're at 245 of the 325 with 1 day and 1 hour remaining. So we are very, very close to the end of getting our second heroic AJ Lee. But as you can see, I am out of adverts. I have used them all, so I'm just having to wait for the bouts to refill before I can actually continue playing them. But today, we have completed our daily streak, and what that means is we have a very, very cool additional little reward. Let's go ahead and get the Battle Pass Infinite reward first. That was largely disappointing. We've got our final daily streak, which is an unhinged Charlotte Flair. But this is the real thing that we cared about. Completing all 7 days of the daily streak has granted us this special Eon Erick Rowan of the Wyatt 6. Now, we've had a card that's similar to this before with the heads in the background that all light up once you get the pro and everything, but this is Eon tier, which of course is the current tier. I don't know how we're going to get the pro of him, but it's very, very cool. Maybe this is something leading in to October, because WWE Supercard always likes to do a Halloween event, so maybe we'll see something cool from that. Maybe this is a teaser for that. And now, of course, we have our other freebies from today. So we've got a bonus pack here, which has the 5% chance of having the Dominant Mysterio, which I would really, really like to get. Unfortunately, no, we've got the ×2 win doubler, we've got the 3 rare draft picks, and we get the 5 heart tokens. And we're very, very close to getting the last card that we need from Tarot Tournament as well. Oh, we got one. Our Eon card today is going to be Zarya. Interesting, with the F6, because it's 1 larger than the F5. And we also got Bobby Roode. Glorious. And that Zarya is indeed a pro, so that is going to be a very, very powerful little card once we get her leveled up. And pro'd, of course. And we now have our 2 free games today. We've got our Deal of Destiny, which gives us a chance at getting the Undertaker. So what is our first card going to be? It's going to be a 10, so I'm going to say lower than a 10. Okay, it's a 5. We're going to say higher than a 5. Dang. I think we're just going to claim an exit there, because we are quite a bit away from completing that one. Let's take a quick look at our Tarot Tournament. So we get new opponents in 1 hour and 3 minutes. We've got 13 of the heart tokens. And as you can see here, we've got Pro JC Mateo, Pro Devon. I'm working on making the Pro Andre. We've got the Pro Uncle Howdy, we've got the Pro Asuka, and we need 11 more wins against Jade Cargill to get the second one, and then get both of those. They're 100 matches, and then we can make the Pro of them. And once we've made the Pro Andre the Giant and the Pro Jade Cargill, then we will finally get to play the Mystic Map, which I will be doing as a live stream. So at the moment, we have a ×20 multiplier. If we get the Pro Andre, it'll be 22. Once we get the Pro Jade, it'll be 24. And then we will be using 436 plus star tokens to get all of the rewards that we possibly can, including the King of Kings, Triple H, the Advocate Paul Heyman Oracle, and of course, trying to get ourselves the F3 of Seth freaking Rollins, the visionary, the revolutionary himself. And we also, I have not forgotten, although I would like to, have our free lights out today, which supposedly has a chance of having the Dominic Mysterio, although I have never pulled anything decent from lights out. But who knows, maybe today will be the day that we'll get something different. We will have a chance. Wow, that was an extortionate amount. An extraordinary amount. Extortionate, that would be very, very different amount of cards that I just went through there without getting a single hit. I don't think there's literally anything that we can pull here that can save this. And we're just going to go ahead and claim an exit. Unfortunately, because we didn't manage to complete any of the things, it's not possible for us to even pull the Dominic Mysterio from this. But even if you did, it's still not a very good chance. Because I've spent 1,900 credits fully completing that, and yep, it did not do anything for us. Right, well, there is our Erick Rowan. Let's take a look at maybe some other images. This is some old school imaging. This is him when he was... Oh, he was with Brody Lee, Luke Harper, and they were called... What was their tag team name? Something about hammers? Hammer Brothers? No, that's from Mario. Bludgeon Brothers. The Bludgeon Brothers. I remembered. See, big old Grandcat has some information stored away here, all the way in his brain, in his mind brain. That is pretty cool. I think I'm going to stick with this one for just now. It almost looks like he's holding the lantern. Of course, you can see there is the edge of the hammer, so he does have like the big hammer there, but it's just off screen. But yeah, that's pretty cool. That is very, very awesome. Let's go ahead and level him up, shall we? Oh, we've got all of these cards. Just going to do this for speed's sake. And there we go. So, wow, he actually has some really big stats. At level 100, he has 61.64 thousand in speed, 73.36 thousand in charisma, 78.69 thousand in toughness, and 81.89 thousand in power, which is huge. I'm going to go ahead and screenshot this one because that one might be the thumbnail. I never know what the thumbnail is going to be. So I just screenshot a lot of times. Sometimes you'll see me take thumbnails or screenshots and you'll never actually see them as a thumbnail. Sometimes they just get immediately deleted because I find something that is better, that replaces them. Now let's go ahead and select all of these. I don't think there's anything here that we need to pro. I didn't see anything, but I will just make a second check. And we don't need any of those cards. They're not helping us at all, so we might well just go ahead and dust them. And there we are. So let's take a quick look at our quest. The only quest we've got left to do is to get 200 Dominic Mysterio Legacy cards. We've got 9 days and 23 hours left to do it. We have completed every other quest. We've also completed them all multiple times. Our daily quest, we have completed all these apart from the 15 draft board, and we haven't claimed the blue crystal because we're already at maximum crystals. And also, this was an interesting thing, I didn't realise this, but you can actually max out your bronze fusion tokens. Now, I can't seem to show you here, but it turns out the maximum is 1,000, and once you get it, it actually comes up, you've reached the maximum amount of fusion tokens, of bronze fusion tokens, and I was like, oh! So I just used 12 of them to start a new WrestleMania fusion. Because, well, I mean, they're free and you might as well use them. So there we are. I thought that was rather interesting. There's also the brand new Something Special pack, which looks really, really good because it gives you a 9% chance at all of the brand new tarot cards. However, there's only a 5% chance of actually getting them. That's why it's always important to click this little information button up here in the top corner, because a 5% chance is not very likely. That means that if you were to open 20 of these packs, you would reasonably only get one from them. So, although it is only 450 credits, which is a nice, cheap number, respectably cheap for something like this. I mean, 450 credits is still a lot, but to get a new Eon Special Edition card is cheap by those standards. However, it's only a 5% chance, so that's where the gamble comes in, and it's not something that I would like to do, but I'm sure there are other people out there that go for these sort of things. Also, like, there's these things like the chance at a large foil, it's a 5% chance at the foil, or this one it's a small foil, 1% chance at it, which seems like a lot. I mean, a 5% chance for 2,350 credits is quite bad in comparison to this one, which is a 5% chance for only 450 credits. Although the foils are more rare, so if you get one, it is certainly more rare than the other ones, but there we are. So, I think that is us done everything for today. So I am going to continue playing Road to Glory. As you can see, I only need 8 more games to win, and after this game it will only be 7, because I'm using point doublers, to get the second heroic AJ Lee, and when I do that, I will be making another video, so you can expect for another video to go up at some point tonight, I would expect. And with that said, folks, that is now going to be it for this little video, and I really hope that you've all enjoyed, and if you did enjoy it, please give me a like, share, and subscribe, and if you are subscribed, make sure you click that notification icon so that you can see when more of these glorious little videos go out. And we shall see you all in the next video. Goodbye, everybody.